buddy.
Guys, we are back at the Whiskey Blendery, aka WhiskeyTV. Here, I'm here with Tim Hughes, and oh, there we go, Luca. I was just about to talk about values, and I tell you, this man comes to my house and cooks all day long sometimes.
How's it been, guys?
Hey!
See you, man.
Oh, good.
It's always a pleasure, my friend. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
You came to pick up some bottles?
Yeah, that one right there.
Have you tried it?
Yeah. It wasn't when Ernie went. Actually, well, I tried it when before it was ready. So when that afternoon when Ernie was here. Yeah.
Well, look, we'll come right back. But I mean, literally, the camera comes on. It's showtime. Everybody's a part of this show, so stay tuned. And we're back. Now, I think one of the things you guys who haven't had the opportunity to experience Blendery is value. There's a lot of value add here, and I was having a discussion with someone. I want to talk to you about this because everything I ever hear you say is, hey, it's not about me, it's about the people. It's not even about the whiskey. It's about everything other than yourself. You're taking yourself out of the equation many times, but this place lives and dies on your shoulders. Like, if it fails, you fail. And not,
that's true.
Yeah, like, I mean, because it's cost. It's not free. None of it's free. So my question to you is what value, when you were putting this together, do you want the Blendery, or did you want the Blendery to have in terms of impact on people's lives? I know it's a big question, but
yeah, several things. You know, you always want the community aspect, with which whiskey's good, great with that. Some of the best people in the whiskey community are already there.
Oh yeah.
So we're just bringing them together. There's an aspect of, like, even today, a guy said, "Hey man, I don't go anywhere and buy bottles anymore because I only buy from yours, because like I buy the other stuff and I drink it and it doesn't compare. Like, it doesn't, the flavor profiles, like the finish drops off fast, it's thin." And I said, yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why we only bottle certain things, that we make it unique enough to where you can't buy it in the store.
Yeah.
So we want there to be a value there. And like, yeah, we get told that almost every day, like, hey, I don't buy something anywhere else. And I know that's got a lot of flavor.
I'm tasting the peanut butter and jelly over and over and over again, and I'm just like, in my head, I was just like, God.
Yeah, that's what I was drinking last night at your place.
Which goes back to, again, even on that note, I thought to myself, this place has done such great wonders for me. I need to create a space where people can come together, because we're off on Mondays. I mean, I shoot all day, every day, period, at some form of fashion, doing dog stuff. But I said, man, there's a lot of people who enjoy the Blendery. And Tim and I did an amazing episode in my whiskey corner where the house was like, there's no TV on, and the whole house was talking and laughing and enjoying themselves, which goes back to myself. Could I add value to the whiskey space? And I said, man, with this guy's help, absolutely.
Yeah, and we even saw that at KBF, like when people thought that the bottles that they wanted to chase, like, there's hour-long line, if not more, to pay a couple $100 for something that, you know, we opened up and it was
mediocre
at best. And so yeah, we wanted to create something, because I value time with my family, and I don't want to chase bottles anymore. I don't want to, like, wait in lines anymore. And every once in a while we'll have a line for something, but we try to, like, hey, if we got members or Patreon members that want something exclusive, like, we value your time, and we understand people might pay an extra $25 a month or something like that for something, but then they don't have to wait in line, and they don't have to take a half day off work. And so, like, the Founders Rye that's coming out, hey, you know, members and Patreon members get a text message, hopefully today, about that, and then they can pick it up, and then they have 30 days to get here to pick it up from here.
So tell them, in the past 3 years, what's the one thing you've learned about the Blendery in terms of its ability to impact so many people? I've only been here for a year and some change, and changed me to maybe a couple extra months. And not only has it opened my eyes, but even him showing up at the house the other day, it brought some people out, and they were excited because they were like, man, we've been doing this for some time. And then he got to witness how good the food is.
I did. I did.
He thought we were just cooking for fun.
Yeah, I wish you could have tried that. I mean,
so I've got contractors
I actually never
at the
cook
house.
when he's there.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
you know
thing.
what's the funny thing is, so I've got contractors now at the house, and they're the same crowd that we use at work. And the guy calls me on Sunday. It's like, hey, if I bring some stuff, can you make some food for the guys? I'm like, absolutely. So like I whipped up a quick lunch yesterday. We did like some braised chicken thighs, I did roasted vegetables, and just kind of like pull a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then same thing today. I braised the pork butt overnight. I did some mashed potatoes. We just had lunch with his crew, and it's what I do, and if I can give back in my little, even within that space, I mean, heck, it's it's what's here for.
But part of the question still is, I don't think people wake up, and not everybody, and think, what can I give the world today? And so when you think about that, even when starting a business, I believe it changes your life, and as you continue to open your mind and heart, it changes others' worlds.
yeah,
but I'm trying to help people think through
the generosity of people in this community are second to none. And like I was even talking to Fish's son, Max, who's over there right now, bussing dishes right now. And he's in EMT school next week, and he's trying to get hired on with the local fire department. I was like, hey man, you never know who walks in through the door, and everybody that's in here wants to help everybody else. Like, I mean, it's cracking good bottles, finding out, more about these other people. I said, you could meet somebody that walks in through the door that might be the guy that introduces you to somebody at the fire department that you want to join, and that might open up a door, because I mean that's what this place is about, the connection with other people. And if you're looking for anything, we've got a pretty big network of people on whatever you're looking for. So Max, what fire departments you're trying to get onto? You said McKinney?
I've been looking all over. McKinney, I just took a test in Irving, even up north, Van Alstyne, Anna, Melissa, just everywhere, inside and outside the Metroplex.
Okay. So if anybody knows anybody, he's a good guy. He's looking to get on with the fire department. So we'll see. We'll see the whiskey community work.
And that's the value add, people. Again, value's a matter of what you give. I live in the social media world. People say, I got to take a social media break. I'm like, why? Because you're comparing your life to someone else's. If you don't get up and give it something every day, then clearly you're going to get consumed with the noise. What I love about the Blendery, it's like a quiet, loud place. It's like a lot of loud people that can change your life, and a very subtle place when you walk in. It's like, wealth is quiet. I've been around wealthy people my whole life. They don't yell. I say, Trevor, how's it going? They're real calm, real cool, real collected. Like, they got so much money, they got more than enough time to talk to you all day. Ain't going nowhere.
Well, and people. I mean, that's why this environment is what it is. It's a calming environment. It's meant for you to put your phone away, be present with the people that are here, or meeting somebody else, and have like real conversations. And kind of like, everything is so busy outside those doors. We want time to slow down when you're here, and whiskey's just the conduit to bring people in to help slow the time. Because when you're sipping that pour, like, that's a special pour, and you get to talk about that with somebody, and then it instantly, hey man, so what's going on with you? And then like it's natural.
Yeah, a lot of people, and I'm asking Luke at this because we talked about this a few different times now. People didn't know that the Blendery needed to exist, right? Luke, what do you enjoy most about the Blendery, man?
For me, it's the journey, and like I said, the people. I mean, the whiskey itself is a journey in itself, because like what you're doing something that's completely special. I mean, you're not just putting out, like, you're not buying barrels and throwing them out there. There's a thought process, there's a care to it, and it's the journey of flavor, right? So like you're getting something here that
which you can relate to, because you do the same thing with the dishes that you create.
And I'm okay that these are like one and done kind of things. It's like, it's not about like having 20 of this bottle, and it's like, this is great now, but in 2 years time you're gonna get some other random crazy things that nobody else can get, but they're gonna be curated in a way that this is gonna be an experience in itself. And then together with that comes the community with it, because I don't need to come up here and buy every one of these bottles, because if you're hanging around with everybody, like, I'll go out to my friends.
Somebody else will have it.
Yeah, like I couldn't do the bar thing, for example, but one of my friends in Plano managed to snag one of the bottles. It's like the BBB, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was great. And I mean, we're there with some of his friends. We just start cracking open that one, and something else, and something else, something else, and next time I'll be the one that brings a few interesting things. It's not it's not about hoarding. It's about sharing. It's about everybody kind of got their pick and everything. For me, actually, the biggest one was when the turkey balls were making their rounds. And I got 3 of them, And there was one afternoon I got to hang out with the McKinney guys up here. And I mean, everybody brought every bottle that they had. And next thing you know, this whole entire table was probably more than half of the lineup that they came through. So it's like there's no sense in like it's not like Pokemon. You're not there to collect them all, right? It's like just sit down and enjoy. And it's like, yeah, I was like, hey, I managed to get my hands on this one. It's like, oh, cool, I haven't tried that. And you know, and you're like, oh, that one right there, I haven't. And there you go. And next thing you know,
and the generosity is contagious also, because I mean, I remember, you know, the first few people that shared like crazy bottles that were, you know, $8,000 to $10,000 a bottle.
Oh.
They're opening them up. Well, see, you even cringe now too, but it's like they open them up and then
$8 for a bottle is crazy.
You know, pour you an ounce or two, and then it's like, wow, like, you know, what did I do to deserve, you know, trying something like this?
$8,000.
And they just want to share it, and then it's like, wow, like, I would love to be at a spot where I could do that for somebody too. And then, so when you do that, and then that generosity is contagious, and you're always thinking about that, and then even the mentality that the generous mentality of like doing something for somebody else that is like, you know, they didn't do anything to earn it, and there's something about that, doing something nice for somebody just out of the blue.
Yeah.
And then they want to pay it forward, and it might not be that same thing, but they do something nice for somebody else. And it's like, before you know it, like the community that we've grown is a very generous community that wants to help everybody else out. And then that's where you want to hang out. You want to hang out with those kind of people.
Hey, it's a real thing, people. Well, I always tell people this: value. I can build things in terms of businesses around character and authenticity, which is life's highest exchange of humanity, in my opinion. When you've got two authentic people, it's very difficult to beat those people. It's like, when you see us on camera, you meet us in real life, everybody says, man, you just like your videos. I'm like, I'm not an actor. I mean, I'm acting sometimes, but I'm not like, I don't know how to pretend like that. I'm not that good. What I will tell you is, super great place if you get a chance to meet Tim and any patron that's in here. Myself, Richard, all the people who care about your experience. The whiskey, bar none, is gonna be good. We're never selling whiskey. It sells itself. If you drove all the way out here, as I said, you come in and get whiskey. I'm just trying to figure out how many bottles I'm gonna put in your pocket. What I hope you'd leave with is a super good experience that you go and tell someone else about. And again, it's because this man put this idea together to bring people together. There's no clocks up. I remember you saying it a few times, like that the time only comes on during Battle of the Blends. Yeah. But there's no clocks here, and everyone says the same thing on Saturday. Like, I said I was gonna be here for 2 hours, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, the people that just try to come real quick and then they see somebody else.
Like, oh man, what you over here doing, man?
And then
I'm like, I thought you was leaving 4 times. God, no, try, I keep trying. I ain't got nowhere to really do nothing. I don't really got nothing to do, so I ain't got nowhere to be. But guys, thank you so much for watching as always. Whiskey TV's a thing. We want to do these impromptu value add every now and then where we're just talking about life, because I don't think there's a lot of it being discussed. Mm-hmm. And this business is built to be successful, but it's built for people who...
And people reciprocate that. So the hospitality that we give, people reciprocate that back to us. Like you, Jimmy G making catfish, and you know, reciprocating the hospitality back. And so many people want to see this succeed.
Everybody does.
And expand and continue to have a place, and a place in the community, a place to do good.
I don't think people now, including myself, we talked about this off camera, I think even on camera a little bit, but it's like this. You come in with one idea, even myself, I'm gonna help this guy social media wise. Turns into something completely different, right? And then you go, you can't imagine not being here or being a part of the story, because I'm like, oh, it's just getting good. And Chance goes, Trev, Tim said the train hasn't even left the station. He's like, oh fuck, well, what does that mean? Like, I can't imagine it getting any bigger. I said, imagine there wasn't you on the train, Chance. I said, we don't know everybody we need yet. So if we leave too fast, we leave some folks behind. So it can't leave the station when things are still formulating, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. This truly is. I mean, just in my mind, it truly is just the beginning of what it's supposed to be and what it can be. So it takes time. I mean, it took 2 years from just an idea to then create the entity, and then from creating the entity to being open took another 2 years, and that's just to, you know, put a proof to concept. And then this space, does the concept work? It does for us, and we continue to tweak it, and we know like what we need from a customer standpoint, from a customer space, from a member space, from a You know, do we do cocktails at the new place? Do we have a cigar bar at the new place? How big a space? Do we have a patio? Do we have food? Like all these things.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of things that we have to do. And yeah, this is just like stage one. This is just the beginning.
And you heard him. It took 4 years to learn about
Yeah.
what the business needs.
Yeah, 4 years before we even opened our doors.
Don't rush the process, people. They say it, believe it. Guys, keep it whiskey. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Good, man.